want to speak on what we call the leadership, and then I want to first give us the definition of leadership before I give us irrefutable law of leadership. And then, what is leadership? A simple definition is that leadership is the act of motivating a group of people to act towards achieving a common goal. In a business setting, this can mean directing workers and colleagues with a strategy to meet the company's need. So, we can now also look at what we call the irrefutable law of leadership. We have about 21 of them, but I will speak on two today. And the first one which I want to talk about is what we call the law of influence. The law of influence is the true measure of leadership is influence, nothing more. The law of influence is that the true measure of leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. So this, of course, is one of John Maxwell's most famous quotes heard around the world and the worldwide. It's a great quote, but how often do you take time to ask yourself the big question, who are you influencing? Maybe a bigger question for us to ask is, what type of influence are we offering those who follow us? Insecure leaders often influence people in such a way that it keeps others down in order to protect their own position of leadership in the group. This is a shame. The best leadership and the best leader is realized that leadership is always about raising people up to their highest potential, even if means they one day become better leaders than themselves. So, leadership is not determined by having a title. It doesn't matter if you are a CEO, pastor, director, manager, or man of the house. You are not a leader if people do not follow your lead. True leadership cannot be awarded. True leadership cannot be awarded. It cannot be appointed. True leadership cannot be assigned. It comes only from influence, and that cannot be mandated. It must be earned. It goes on to say, when it comes to identify a real leader, don't listen to their claims of the person that is professing to be a leader. Don't examine his credentials. Don't check his title. Check his influence. The proof of leadership is found in the followers. He would think he leads, but has no followers, is only taking a walk. And the second law of leadership is sacrifice. The law of sacrifice gives us a glimpse into the act of a leader. A leader must give up to go up. There is a common misconception among people who having leaders that leaders is all about the position and power that come from rising in an organization. The life of a leader can look glamorous to people on the outside, but reality is that leadership requires sacrifice. There is no success without sacrifice, says Maxwell. Every person who has achieved any success in life has made sacrifice to do so. He has. The act of leadership is putting others ahead of yourself. It is doing what is best for the team. If you are pursuing leadership for personal gain or recognition, then you are not, in reality, a quality leader.